Chief of Manchester Fire. As most of you are aware, the events that unfolded last November, I was a battalion chief that night, so I saw firsthand the heroic actions carried out by the men behind me. What a lot of us don't know is that there was one individual there that night. He's an innocent bystander. And had he not done what he did that night would have turned out a lot differently. And Captain Steve DeRusso probably wouldn't be here tonight. I'd like to call up Captain Steve DeRusso to recognize this gentleman so that this department and this city can thank him for his actions on that night.
City of Manchester, a resolution. Whereas on the night of November 6, 2021, firefighter Captain Steve DeRusso and over 100 additional firefighters responded to a third alarm fire at 10 Dutton Street. And whereas a neighbor of the property, Aaron Murrell, arrived at the scene prior to the arrival of our firefighters, and whereas Mr. Murrell informed firefighters of elderly residents who lived in the building and may be inside. And whereas he was observing from outside, Mr. Murrell noticed Captain DeRusso stuck on the typical ground ladder in the back of the building, which was fully involved in fire. And whereas he saw other firefighters struggling to get the heavy ladder out of the window, and whereas without hesitation, Mr. Murrell ran over against the extreme heat and aided in knocking the ladder to the ground. And whereas if not for the heroic actions of Mr. Murrell, Captain DeRusso would not be with us today. Now therefore, I, Joyce Craig, Mayor of Manchester, do hereby recognize Aaron Murrell for his service to the City of Manchester and the Manchester Fire Department. Let Mr. Murrell's selfless actions on behalf of the people in need serve as an inspiration for us all, and that this resolution be duly signed by the Mayor of Manchester. I personally want to thank you.
These folks run into fires every single day of their lives, and they never know if they're going to make it home, their families, the community, aldermen in this chamber, and me, myself, all owe them a debt of gratitude. And those are the ones that deserve to stand in ovation, not me. So if you wouldn't mind, joining me one more time, can we give them a who alerted me and told me to come run down there to the fire. There are other people that were in the community that really deserve a lot more credit. It wasn't just me out there. I'm actually proud of our whole neighborhood. Everybody went out there to save those people. And one last thing. Unfortunately, someone lost their life that day. And although I've never met their family, we just need to remember that someone was lost. And that family is probably still in pain right now. I couldn't save that person. I was pretty close to them, but I couldn't see them in the smoke. I never knew that they were there until the end. But I believe that's what Captain DeRusso was doing up there, trying to save that person's life. And I just want everyone to remember that bittersweet because someone lost their life that day, and I really wish I could have saved them. I know you guys can't save them all, but you know, I wish I could. But thank you to everyone for your support, and thank you guys all for your service. Without a doubt, you risk your lives every single day, and I, for one, will never forget it. You guys are true heroes. You guys are the ones that hold this place together. You guys are the ones that pull people out of cars. You guys are the ones that run into fires. You save lives, CPR, all the things that they do, they don't get enough money. I love you